Well, here we are, back in a garage. But this time for a purpose. The purpose is, well, I'm actually not sure about that bit yet. I suppose sometimes not everything needs a purpose for you to start, to take that first step. But maybe you find it along the way. So what happened in the life of this normal guy for him to end up addicted to Facebook Marketplace, searching for a project, something to spark life back into the comfortable life he was told to pursue? Now, that story is probably best for another time, but I'm starting to realise life isn't about finding yourself. Now, one might see a small orange mark and think nothing of it. But the issue is that if this is left untreated and not called out for what it truly is, it'll end up causing an untold amount of damage internally. Now, Donald Trump is very much like Rust, except Rust, in this case, has a preference for steel, not underage girls. Here, hopefully the process is simple. I'm going to try and identify the rust, and then keeping my fingers crossed it's surface rust and not penetrating rust. Then I'll apply some rust reformer, which chemically converts existing rust into a stable, non-rusting surface that is basically ready to paint. Then I'll apply metal body filler, if needed. Now this is a nasty bit of rust. I'll give it a final sand and prep, then becomes a sequence of prime, painting and clear coat, and then to finish I'll apply compound, polish and wax, which helps lock in this work and protects the car's frame for hopefully another 40 years. It's been a while. Well, 9-ish months to be exact. Why? See, I could lie and say that I didn't have the time or I didn't have the energy, but that'd be a lie. I think I fell into the trap of scarcity, the never enough problem. Scarcity thrives in a culture where everyone is hyper aware of lack. Everything from safety and love to money and resources feels restricted or lacking. We spend an inordinate amount of time calculating how much we have, want and don't have, and how much everyone else has, needs and wants. For me, and for many of us, the first waking thought of the day is, I didn't get enough sleep. The next one is, I don't have enough time. See, whether that's true or not, that thought of not enough occurs to us automatically, before we even think to question or examine it. We spend most of the hours and the days of our lives hearing, explaining, complaining, or worrying about what we don't have enough of.
So I'm not entirely sure why I do this to myself, but I went looking for some rust and I managed to find some, and a massive hole, which is just great. Oh, it's just fantastic. Filled with shite and just more rust. Woohoo!
Before we even sit up in bed, before our feet touch the floor, we're already inadequate, already somehow behind, already losing, already lacking something, and by the time we go to bed at night, our minds are racing with a litany of what we didn't get or didn't get done that day. We go to sleep burdened by those thoughts and wake up to that revere of lack. This internal conditioning of scarcity, this mindset of scarcity, it lives at the very heart of our jealousies, our greed, our prejudice, and our argument with life.
So I've managed to find even more rust, which is great. Just love doing this. Oh yeah, that's nice. Okay.
For me, I've spent far too much time holding up my reality against, essentially, my own fictional account of how great others have it. But I'm tired of this comparison. It's partly why I got this car. It's, a 40-year-old icon, which I believe highlights how simple life can be, and maybe goes some way towards explaining why we are all guilty of the never enough problem.
Now it's time for some clear coat. Well, this is the paint after the clear coat's been on it. As you can see me, which is scary. However, this is the other side. And you're just gonna have to believe that I'm moving in the background because you can't see a thing.
Now the easy option would be to send this car to a professional, which I have thought about. This would cost my money, not my time. But what do you learn from that? That everything can be made perfect for a price? Sure, but perfectionism is a myth. It's self-destructive simply because perfection doesn't exist. It's an unattainable goal. I mean, perfectionism is more about perception than internal motivation. And there's no way to control perception, no matter how much time or energy we spend trying. This car was never perfect, and it never will be. But it will be loved, especially for its imperfections. So what's next? Well, despite this little car having travelled only 60,000 miles in the last 40 years, I think it's got some stories to tell. My plan is simple. Tell them.